So in today's video, I'm going to be experimenting and trying to create a graphic in Photoshop for Mother's Day. Hopefully everyone has something special planned for their mothers, and hopefully everyone has or had a good time with their mothers and family for Mother's Day. So with this graphic, I started by gathering elements that reminded me of Mother's Day. I chose to go with a group of floral designs that I thought would be a good representation of the holiday. While looking through the different designs, I thought of how to compose certain elements in a way to support the text that would be the main focus in the graphic, which would say Mother's Day, of course. My first thought in creating the graphic was framing text in one of the floral designs that I downloaded from Motion Array. I wanted to pick a font for the text that was elegant and wavy. After figuring out the font that I thought would work best, I started playing around with the text to see if I should change up fonts for the other words such as happy and day. I didn't want the whole text to have the same font, just for the sake of adding different design elements into the graphic. I would look for reference in Google Mother's Day graphics for any ideas that I think would be good to incorporate into the graphic. And I want to stress here, I try not to copy graphics fully, but take elements from different designs and put them together to create my own graphics. I'm simply just trying to get inspiration to see what I can create and how I can take a design and interpret it. I found this box element in the floral designs that I downloaded from Motion Array and thought to frame the text in the box. So I started playing around with this design, composing the text within the frame. And here's the thing, I didn't really have an idea of what would work best when composing. I'm just experimenting with the positioning of the text and trying to see what would work best in allowing the text to visually stand out better. I want the text to be the main focus while the floral designs would support as its surrounding elements. So I'm going to be going through a couple of versions of this graphic, and here I think we have a good foundation for the text and framing with the box. I then started making adjustments to the stroke of the box and would cut certain areas out. I wanted to have the flowers and the leaves around the box to make them look like they were interacting with the text. So I needed to separate the floral elements to be on their own layers. I would later use this technique in the next version that would eventually be the final graphic. This first version I felt wouldn't work with what I wanted to do with the flowers and leaves interacting with the text. They would just end up covering some important areas and the text wouldn't be readable anymore. So I scrapped that idea for the text for now. With Mother's Day being the main focus in the graphic, it was important for this to pop out, so I played around with contrast from text and background elements, first by adding a box in the frame, adjusting the levels of the box as well as the color of the text and adding a drop shadow. This was something that I played around with till I found something that would work visually. When I finally had the text framed, I decided to add more floral elements to give the design more texture. I would play around with the placements of elements, and I would also add some background element to place over the whole graphic. Going back and forth from Photoshop to Google, referencing different designs, I decided I would change up the structure of the text and have each word stacked and make mothers be the main focus now. I would change up the colors of text as well and play around with the strokes and drop shadows, with the main question being, how can I make the text pop out and what would work best when it comes to the contrast? I would go back and forth checking the navigator view to see what the graphic looked like as a whole. The purpose of this is to see the graphic from a far view to see what stands out and what could be changed. And now going back to what I tried on the first version of the text, I would make adjustments to the floral design and text to make it look like they were interacting. I would mask out certain areas of the leaves and text to achieve this look. And that's pretty much it for the graphic. If you made it this far into the video, thank you, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. I hope you were able to learn something from this video. Maybe you caught something that I did that you think you could use for a project you are thinking of. I hope that the video didn't go by too quickly and everything made sense. Anyways, if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment down below. Your input would be greatly appreciated, as I would like to know what you want to learn, because by making these videos and trying my best to teach what I know, I feel that I am able to learn as well. It keeps my mind thinking creatively. If you found this video informative and helpful, please give it a like and/or subscribe to get notified for future videos. And with that, keep thinking about your next project and just create it. Till next time, peace.